Hi, welcome back and welcome to this Forecourt film for this absolutely stunning 2016 Audi A6. This is the Avant estate model and is also the 3.0 TDI S-Line and also the black edition as well. It's the higher output 268 brake horsepower, 3-litre diesel engine with Quattro all-wheel drive and S-tronic automatic gearbox. Absolutely stunning condition throughout. I adore these cars and this particular one has been beautifully maintained and cared for both cosmetically and with maintenance. It's in absolutely beautiful condition. The colour is Daytona grey, barely a mark on it. I think literally you'd be sort of hard pushed to find anything other than the odd very small stone chip. Mileage about 44,000 miles, so obviously we'll get a couple of bits like that, but certainly having a look around the car here, there's nothing to really point out that's excessive in any sort of way. We've just had all four wheels re-diamond cut with this wonderful sort of satin grey colour underneath. Absolutely my favourite choice of wheels. This is the 20-inch wheel on here, often also found on the RS6 as well, and just really suit the car absolutely beautifully. Being the black edition, we have things like the gloss black grille down here at the front, the privacy glass, and also no chrome on the car at all, so everything's been sort of fitted with piano black all around the outside as well. If we come around to the back, a slight tint on the rear lights. They're the new dynamic indicators, so they sort of slide from left to right and are all LED. And looking around the back here, we've got the twin exhaust pipes. Again, all absolutely perfect condition, not even any loading scratches or marks or anything like that to point out. And if we come all the way down the passenger side, it's very much the same story here. Like I said, all four wheels in absolutely perfect conditions. There's no point me showing you each and every one of those. So if we come around to the back and just show you through in the boot area. We've got an electric tailgate for the car, so that can just be operated from the key. You'll also see actually the parcel shelf is also electrically operated as well, so that slides up and down there as well. Absolutely immaculate in the boot area. Huge amount of space. Very accommodating for loads and loads of different bits and pieces. Under there, we've got a stowage tray, and then underneath the stowage tray, we've got things like the Bose amplifier and also an emergency spare wheel in the back there as well, which is quite nice. A lot of people are quite upset nowadays that a lot of cars don't come with spare wheels, so it's quite nice to be able to see that. Warning triangle in the back, and then you'll see the electric parcel shelf coming across the side. This is a Euro 6 model, so it's absolutely fine for you, Les. And you'll also see that we've got, alongside the diesel one here, we have the AdBlue filler as well in there. Through to the back. Absolutely stunning condition. You get this really nice sort of pinstriping on the leather. It's the softer Napa leather in here. And then on the doors, we've got Alcantara sort of suede finish to it all. The Bose surround sound system speakers down there, and then piano black inlays that roll all the way through the back as well. This car's also got the storage package, so it has the additional luggage nets or map nets in the back, and then we also have 4-zone climate control as well, so you've got separate temperatures for each side of the rear passengers. In the back here, pull down armrest with your first aid kit all in place there, and then that folds up back out of the way. But absolutely beautiful condition in here, all the headlining and everything like that, completely free of any marks, no kick marks to the backs of the seats or anything like that at all. Absolutely stunning condition. Carpet mats throughout. And then through to the front, again the Alcantara continues here across the doors as well as the piano black. This car has got electric seats with the memory adjustment there as well for two-stage memories for two people. Power folding door mirrors, that's another release for the boot, and then your electric windows here, and then individual child locks at the back as well, and then that's your electric adjustment for all of the seats and everything like that. The inside is in absolutely stunning condition, just standard sort of bolster wear, nothing's gone through or anything like that, just quite normal for the softer leather. S-line embossing to the seats there. And then these headrests as well are actually adjustable as well. So at the moment they're pushed quite far forward. You just press the button on the side and you can actually push those all the way back there. So it's actually quite a nice feature to have. That's fully adjustable up there as well. And then we've also got electric lumbar support down at the bottom. Being the Black Edition, again, we have the flat spoke, or flat bottom, sorry, 3-spoke sports leather steering wheel with this wonderful sort of perforated leather to the side, smooth to the top, and then white stitching across there with S-line badging and everything like that. These have got all of your controls for your media functions and everything. We've got automatic headlights and automatic windscreen wipers. So again, just leave that in auto there. And then to use the automatic windscreen wipers, you just move the stalk up one there. Jumping in, this car's also been upgraded with the technology package. So you have a slightly more digital screen in the middle. You've got traditional gauges to the outsides there. But then all of this area up here is a screen, so you can get all things like your satellite navigation instructions and all those sort of bits and pieces as well. To use the infotainment system, you can use this by turning it on here, and the screen will rise from the dashboard. Again, being the sort of advanced technology package, this has the full-size screen on there. And is a very, very nice and easy system to use. We come down here to the sort of fast key buttons to access things like your radio, which we obviously have DAB digital radio as well as FM and AM stations, through to the media section, and we've got different sort of options here. Bluetooth being the most commonly used one. You've got a jukebox inside as well, which is basically like a hard drive for storing music on there. We have a DVD player as well, so the DVD slot goes in there and you can actually watch a movie on there. And then you can also put in SD cards and things like that as well. But like I said, most people would probably be using the Bluetooth connection. There's also a Wi-Fi connection there as well. And then we also have buttons down, oh sorry, not buttons, we have connections down here for USB or auxiliary sockets as well. While we're in here, wireless charging pads. This car's been upgraded with Audi phone box, so you just simply put your smartphone that has wireless charging enabled with it, and just pop it straight on there and it'll charge while you're driving along, and also not distract you because you can't see it. Down to here, dual zone climate control, separate temperatures for driver and passenger. And as I mentioned, we've also got the rear climate control as well. 3-stage heated seats for driver and passenger, and then all of your other sort of climate settings down there as well. Got automatic keyless start in here, so there's nowhere to put the key. You just, as long as the key's inside the car, you just press your foot on the brake and press the start stop engine button. And then also you'll notice down here we've got this sort of keypad. Depending on what sort of input you're making for things like the satellite navigation, it can also be a handwriting recognition system as well. So if we just pressed destination, which is down on the bottom left here, and then we want to go into address, you'll see that the numbers have disappeared slightly, and we can actually write in a postcode, for instance. So if we're coming to see us here, go G U, and it'll actually come up straight away on there. So those are different things depending on what mode you're in. It'll either just come back up to having the buttons, the numbers on there, or the handwriting recognition as well. So quite a cool feature to have on there. And then in terms of the other bits and pieces, as I mentioned, we've got full European satellite navigation on there with traffic reports and everything like that. If we come through to the car section, you have your Audi Drive Select switches in here, so we can basically move between different driving modes, so anything from efficiency and comfort through to dynamic, which is obviously slightly more sporty driving, and then also an individual setting as well. And if we pop into here, you can actually set up the engine and gearbox and also the steering to whether you have a slightly sort of heavier feel to it and a more dynamic kind of driving experience as well. Hit car systems, really beautifully sort of laid out here, all of these menus and everything with the kind of logos and stuff that come up. Vehicle settings is basically like a control panel for the car, so you can set up bits and pieces in here, and change things like your exterior lighting settings. Come into here. This is actually really cool. If you're going to go drive on the continent, rather than having to put sort of beam bender things onto the actual headlights, you can actually just press this tick box here and it converts the headlights for driving on the right hand side of the road, which is a really, really great feature, and Audi have been doing it for a little while now. It's very, very handy. And then again, just all of the sort of configurable bits and pieces in there. Come down to servicing and checks. We've just carried out a service, so I'm hoping, yes, it says next oil change is due in 9,000 miles or 361 days, and the next big inspection is due in 19,000 miles or 331 days. So obviously you would just do an inspection service at that point, and both would be reset. So absolutely nothing for the new owner to do. We have MOT through till March 2023, and with no advisories on that one, and basically everything is ready to go and fully serviced. Prior to us servicing it, it had full Audi service history all the way through, and then other bits and pieces that we've got in here. Yeah, obviously Bluetooth for your phone, as for phone calls, as well as the media streaming and everything as well. But just looking through the interior, absolutely beautiful condition. Again, like I said, this piano black inlays carry on all the way through, and then the Alcantara down there on the doors, and the seats are all in really lovely condition. An absolutely beautiful car. I hope you found this short video useful. It really is an absolutely stunning example. Very, very proud to have it as part of our portfolio. If we can help with any further information, if you require any finance figures or have a part exchange to value, then please do let us know through our website, which is jajarvis.co.uk. We're more than happy to help, and ultimately we'd love to show you the car in person and get you out for a test drive. Thank you very much again for watching, and we'll see you next time.